You'd be a camera two. Camera two.
Why do we need camera two? Take camera two. Kate, take camera two. Wait, now we're faded out. Are we live? Is the show started?
We're live.
I'm John, and tonight I want answers about the... Well, I don't have the title on yet. Take the title off. I'm John, and tonight I want answers about the Oregon occupation and the gun control executive order. There's no stopping us now because we're live.
John wants answers. John wants answers. Give John answers. Give John answers. John wants answers. John wants answers. Give John answers now.
Check your calendar. If it says January 14th, 2016, then we're live. You may be seated. Thank you. Thank you.
They were already
Please,
seated.
please.
They were already seated. Except for that guy. That
No.
guy's standing.
We had a standing ovation. That's how I recall it.
No, we did not have a standing ovation. We had a seated confusion. There was
Oh.
a whole sea of people wondering if this is actually how TV is made.
This is actually how our TV is made. My first witness tonight is Keith Stattenfield. He's the host of Keith Explains, which is a great show, and it's on this channel, KMVT,
Yeah.
at 8:30 on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
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 He's my guest tonight, my expert witness tonight,
Yeah.
because he's a news junkie,
I am.
history buff,
Yes.
philosophy major,
Yes.
and he was on time tonight.
I was on time tonight.
Yeah. I guess since you're here, it means you didn't win the lottery.
I did not win the lottery.
No.
No.
There's a $1.5 billion lottery divided among like
3 people.
3 people.
Yeah. Three winners.
So here are my
Well,
numbers.
three winning tickets.
3 winning tickets.
Like we don't know how many like people might have gone in on any one of those tickets.
Right, right. So I did some math,
Yeah.
some calculations,
Yeah.
because I studied statistics,
Yes.
and I picked the combination that's most likely to win.
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's a dumb combination to pick.
But it's most likely to win. In that, every combination is equally likely to win.
Yes.
And when you realize the chance of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Yeah. Yeah.
is probably not the one going to win.
1 in 274 million.
Yeah, yeah.
Approximately.
Only
See, I do the
24
same. I pick 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
Uh-huh.
Because people tend to play the low numbers because they play birth dates.
Uh-huh.
So 40 up is all above that.
So your chances don't go up.
My chances don't go up.
But if you were to win,
You have a better chance of winning a larger payout.
yeah, because
Yeah.
all those suckers
All those suckers
who had birthdays
are playing 1, 2, 3,
on the
4, 5,
5th
6.
of March,
Yeah.
they're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I didn't
Back
win the
when I started at my job, there was a nice lady named Wanda.
lottery.
And every time the lottery would get kind of high, which was like $16 million at the time, she would come around and say, "We're having a lottery pot. Do you want to toss in $5?" And I went, "I am never going to win the lottery. There can be 30 people in this. You are never going to get a winning ticket."
I'm predicting Wanda lives in a mansion now.
No. But every time she came by, I gave her $5. Said I was in the lottery pot. And to me, that was insurance. That was, I did not have to go into work and learn that all the people I worked with were not coming in anymore because all of them had won the lottery. Great insurance.
Great
Cheapest misery insurance I ever got.
Yeah. If you've never seen the show before, this show is like a courtroom drama,
Yeah.
or as we say in Canada.
Wait,
drama.
let me clarify. People in Sunnyvale may not have seen this show before.
I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
We're getting to that.
Okay.
It's a courtroom drama. I'm the prosecutor. My guest is the expert witness. And you at home in the audience are the jury, and it's your job to convict or acquit the topics. So this is jury number 160. So we had a big poll.
Yeah, we
today.
did. There's a lot of people on this jury.
Yes. The opinions stated here are my own, not necessarily those of my company.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll be taking your tweets. You can tweet us during the show at John Wants Answer. There's no S on the end because the S is for suck. Send us a tweet and we'll read it in the show and we'll banter and make fun of you.
No promises. No promises.
No, the making fun of is pretty promising.
Well, I agree. It's likely to happen.
If you don't like Twitter, and I don't like Twitter,
No.
you can go to johnwantsanswers.com and click on the contact page. And then there'll be like a send me message. And then later I'll read those too.
Yeah.
Except for the time
I'm assuming you're a Google Plus guy.
No. Facebook.
Orchid?
I was on Orchid.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah, good times.
Before everyone figured out how to get on Orchid.
And tonight, Brian Westball is here, and he's executive producing tonight's show.
He's returned from his trip around the world.
Was he around the world?
Yeah, that's where he was. That's
didn't
why
know
we didn't
that.
see him for like a year. He was on the Queen Mary.
Okay.
Went around the entire planet.
All right. We have some old business. Old business. That's an ancient Egyptian piano.
Yeah.
We had to dig up from the tomb, bring up, not breaking the strings.
Just for the show.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Tutankhamun, that's what he would listen to as he was decomposing.
Wow.
Old business. So remember that time we had to keep someone alive?
Yes.
So this lady, she hit her head.
Yes, hit her head.
And
we weren't responsible for the head hitting part.
we did not
we
assault
were.
her. She fell down her own stairs.
Yes.
I did not push her. And the problem was,
You seem
if
particularly vehement about not pushing her.
Exactly.
Okay.
We thought if she had fallen asleep, as concussion people do, she would never wake up.
Now,
She would have an entertaining show.
only you think that.
No, it's on TV all the time.
Well, that's just okay.
I knew somebody. We did a show about somebody that happened to.
Yes.
Okay. Tonight, though, we have 3 people who couldn't
Okay.
make it. They're sick.
Okay.
Loretta, our director,
Yes.
sick, couldn't make
She's
it.
sick.
Jim, our floor director, usually sick, can't make it.
Can't make it.
Edgar, camera guy, couldn't make it.
couldn't
All
make it.
sick. So, do we have to be entertaining to save these people's lives?
We do.
Because they have food poisoning. Does that same rule apply? Don't
think-
sleep if you have food poisoning?
I don't think that's true, but
Okay.
I mean, I think napping if you have food poisoning is a great thing to do.
Okay, then.
Nap away. Nap away, people.
We'll be boring.
Mission accomplished.
Next, old business.
Yes.
I talked about the wrong guy.
You did.
Last month.
Yes.
And I said I was going to show it. It's the best movie ever made. I was going to show it at my house.
Uh-huh.
People there saw it and they said, yes, best movie ever made.
It's hearsay.
And people were wondering, like, if it's so great, why wasn't it in theaters? People ask me that all the time. Like, they challenge me. Like, what do you know? And so I looked it up. Saw an interview with Dave Foley, who was
Yes.
producer and actor and writer of the movie.
Okay.
So they had the movie was profitable before they even started filming, because they sold it overseas and it was going to be in the theaters. And then the movie studio head got fired, and a new guy came in.
Okay.
Now the new guy, like if you're a new guy, and a movie tanks, you don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah.
And if the movie was good, then the last guy would get the credit for the good movie.
Yeah, but
So
you get the money.
What happened in the end is they shelved the movie pretty much.
Wow.
The fact they got a DVD release is pretty amazing. But that's why you never saw the best movie ever made. But I think it's on Netflix or on DVD on Amazon.
Yeah.
Finally, old business. We were on CNN. Well, not we. This show was on CNN.
Yeah, it was.
The episode that you were
I
unable
watched
to
it.
attend.
No, I was there.
You were there to watch it, yeah.
I was floor directing it.
Oh, good
I'm
job.
technically responsible for that show.
I remember you floor directing, telling the guy in the corner to stop yelling.
That's correct.
Out stuff.
That's why the show was not terrible.
That's why the show made it on CNN. Well, we were
that's
part.
not why. That's
we
not
were
why.
part of the movie Steve Jobs' Man in the Machine.
Yes.
So
And by we, you mean your guest.
I know it was me and my guest. We're on the CNN.
Yes.
Mr. Wozniak.
Yes.
Yes.
But they called you because of him, not because of you.
Yeah.
Just so it's clear. Just so it's clear.
I had no speaking role.
No.
In
Yeah,
the
that's
part
correct.
they showed. Yeah.
We could have replaced you with a teddy bear, and Teddy Bear and Steve Wozniak would have been on CNN.
I can't argue with that. All right, new business. Very dusty piano.
Yeah, it is.
can hear the dust.
It needs to be tuned.
Great news. We are now on 2 new stations. We are now playing in Sunnyvale. If you're in Sunnyvale right now,
Sunnyvale, California.
are there more Sunnyvales?
There are.
Okay. We're on channel 26 in Sunnyvale. You might be watching me right now
But you're probably
if you're home. Probably not.
No. People in Sunnyvale have jobs and lives.
What's great though is that we're now live on 2 channels.
Really?
Before we were live on this KMVT 15,
Yes.
Mountain View,
Yes.
and we were live
was it.
on the internet stream.
Okay.
That was it.
That was it.
And we were on other channels, but never live, right?
Never live.
Now we're also live in Sunnyvale. And so I'm looking at the schedule here. So 9:30, of course, same time in Sunnyvale.
9:30. John wants answers time.
Now, 8:30 on Wednesday, you're on KMVT.
Yes.
Guess when you're on Sunnyvale?
8:30 Wednesdays.
Saturday at 8:03 in the morning.
Wow. Man.
You're like the first show on in the day.
I got to talk to my producer.
Jenny Lynn, the Jenny Lynn show. Jenny Lynn is our floor director. She's on twice on
Man,
Sunnyvale.
I'm getting the short end of the stick.
You are. 10 p.m. on Fridays.
Oh, that's a great time. That's a great time.
That's like Jenny Lynn after dark.
People love to stay home Friday nights
Yeah.
and watch Access TV.
But also 7 p.m. on Tuesday. So she's got us both beat, I'd say.
In turn, yes.
I'm being told that she rocks. Also, so that was Sunnyvale. We're now playing at Fort Wayne's Community Schools in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Wow.
Poor kids in Indiana. This is
I've
like
heard
K
of
through
Fort
12.
Wayne.
Have you been to Fort Wayne?
No, I've heard of it.
They've heard of it. I hadn't really heard of it.
I may have been to Fort Wayne.
Oh, what would bring you to Fort Wayne?
Well, I lived in Wisconsin, and we would occasionally drive places.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes that would be through things in Indiana.
All right, our first topic, Oregon occupation.
That one note just bugs me every time. You got to get that string tuned.
The C flat?
I think it's a C flat.
Yeah. Or a C sharp?
Well, they had different names for them in Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cat with the
Okay, I'll trust you.
the lemon beside it. That's the note.
That's
in
cat with
Egypt.
the lemon. Yes.
Yeah. The lemon is sharp.
Yes, of
Cat-
course.
cat
Yes,
C.
because of
Yeah.
the taste.
Of course.
That's how hieroglyphics work.
Oregon occupation.
Yes.
So an armed group has taken over a federal building in Oregon.
Yes, that's correct.
Where in Oregon?
I like the middle of nowhere, Oregon.
Middle of nowhere.
Like, think of a place in Oregon you know of. It's not near there.
Not near there.
No.
Not Bend. That's
No,
in
no, it's a
Oregon.
ways from Bend.
And of course not Portland.
No.
Okay. So middle of nowhere.
It's eastern part of Oregon.
I'm being told it's the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
okay. I don't think that's how it's pronounced, but yes, that's what it is.
Malheur. That's what they said on the mic.
Yeah.
So is it a strategic building that's
No, it's not. It was empty.
It was empty.
Yes, because it's cold. It's winter in Oregon.
Right.
It's a wildlife refuge. The only reason they have the building there is that the rangers have somewhere to sleep, and the people that come by when it's warm out to look at the birds can stop in and buy refrigerator magnets.
So it was closed.
Yeah, it was closed. It was empty.
Oh, so that sounds pretty easy to take over.
It was not difficult.
I think you and I could take it over.
Well, not now.
Well, not now.
I mean,
Yeah, but there's some guns in there now. keeping us out.
Surrounded by people with rifles.
Although aren't they inviting everyone to join them?
No.
If we
They're
claim to
inviting
be-
some people to join them. If
Okay.
we drove up,
they were asking for toilet paper and Cheetos, weren't they?
snacks.
Snacks.
and energy drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
That's
could.
not what they're getting.
No.
No.
What are they getting?
People are mailing them sex toys. Yeah, they got a big box of sex toys.
Like actually mailing it in the U.S. Postal Service?
Yes.
Is mail being delivered to the?
No. You send it to the local post office, general delivery,
care of
their names, and they go get them, and then they take them back to their lair. I guess it's a lair right now.
Uh-huh.
And then they open it up, and they're like, "Damn, another box of dildos."
So how did they take it over? Did they come in brandishing weapons, or they just picked a lock?
I don't know if there even was a lock, but I don't think it was that complicated.
Okay, I think that'd be a fun winter vacation
A fun
trip for us.
criminal act. A fun criminal act.
To one day just take over a building and without just walking in unlocked.
Yeah.
Because
Let me know how it goes.
If you go to Tahoe and try and get a cabin and pay like market prices,
It'd be
it's too much. Just I mean, that's what they're doing. It makes it a ski trip for them.
wow.
So no one
a
had to
whole-
be shot in order for this. to
I don't
go down.
believe there have been any fatalities.
Okay. Have they been shooting the guns in the air like yahoo?
They might have been.
Okay.
One guy broke his nose,
Doing something.
but it's
dumb.
because another guy punched him. So
there's
there
some
have been
fighting.
injuries.
There's a civil war going on inside.
Yeah.
What do they want? What are they looking for?
They want the United States government to cede control of all land that the federal government owns to the states and really to the people that live next to it.
So they want federal lands to be just used by anybody for any reason.
Although federal lands to be used by the people that live next to them,
Okay.
which is them, because they're ranchers.
But isn't one of the guys is this Bundy character.
Yes.
From Nevada. So he's like,
His father's from Nevada.
Yeah.
He's from Arizona.
he's from Arizona.
Although lately he's been living in Oregon
Yeah, yeah.
because God told him to move to Oregon.
But he's not a rancher who has.
I think he's a rancher.
in Oregon.
I think he's a rancher in Oregon now.
Oh, okay, okay. How come the military hasn't moved in, like military and police and whatever?
Because they're gonna run out of food,
Oh.
and they're cold.
So they haven't left
Oh, they're
themselves.
still there. They're still there.
All of them. Like they don't have one guy who goes out and goes to the A&P.
Well, I assume there's a big propane tank out back, and you aren't going to get a big propane tank company to pull up and refill that tank. So when that tank runs out, the heat's going to stop working.
Uh-huh.
And they probably have buried electrical wires, but there's a guy that could drive out to a switch and flip it the other direction anytime they wanted to, and then they'd have no power. And there's no cell phone signal there. Like the news crews were complaining because it's hard to file stories from places that are so remote. You have to drive half an hour to get back in cell phone range.
They could just stay there and for indefinitely, like even to summer. Like, does anybody really care?
Probably by the time it becomes summer, the bird watchers will become angry about being unable to go to their bird watching place. And then they will come in and force out the gun people.
Bird watchers, you know.
Do not get in the way of a bird watcher and their bird that they haven't seen yet and want to check off their list.
Have you seen that movie, A Big Year, A Good Year, or something?
Yeah, no,
It's about-
I didn't see it, but I heard of it.
Oh, it's a movie about
It's
these
competitive
guys.
bird watching.
Exactly. So if you're from the movie, these guys would walk on your little occupation encampment
Yeah,
and be like,
yeah, if they heard there was a
"Screw
snowy plover
you!
there,
I need to see this." Yeah, fluffy
yeah.
buzz.
They only come
nut
through here
thing.
for about 4 days a year. I missed them last year.
It's not going to happen again. Are these people terrorists?
Definitionally, maybe, maybe not. I mean, it's hard to say, kind of.
No one has.
They're breaking the law.
Taken up arms.
They're breaking the law with guns. And in some sense, they are trying to use the threat of violence to bring about political change. So that's almost the definition of terrorism. But, you know,
Are they extremists?
2,000 people marching down the street demanding we change banking laws are, in some vague sense, using the possibility of violence to bring about change. And we generally don't call marchers terrorists.
Depends which news channel you watch.
It depends on which news channel
Yeah.
you watch. To me, they're closer to terrorists than
Then extremists?
people that were protesting for civil rights in the 50s, for example.
Yeah, yeah. So the people who are here, are they the same group that was doing the Nevada shenanigans?
They're probably interrelated. Some of them clearly are the same people. Some of them are,
Like the Bundy guy, the same guy.
yeah, the Bundy guy.
How come they didn't get all arrested?
I don't
In
know.
Nevada.
I don't know. I think they didn't want to make a. They didn't want to make a scene.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we have to stop for a break now. When we come back, we're going to talk about gun control, executive orders. So, see you in 2 minutes.
2 minutes, huh?
Court adjourned.
Okay.
Keith,
Well, it's not adjourned. It's not adjourned. It's suspended.
Keith, you should send a donation of your pills.
Oh. That's true. I could do that.
Let's see. I've heard vibrations. I think we're getting
Yeah, a lot
tweets.
of them. Does Sunnyvale get different PSAs than Mountain View? Do you know?
I don't know. They cut us out, and then the station broadcasts
Broadcast something.
something over us,
Uh-huh.
and then 2 minutes, then we come back when they're
Yes.
done doing the PSAs.
Okay. Because I watched the Mountain View ones, and they're like little kids in Mountain View dancing around and street festivals and stuff. So, I mean, probably Sunnyvale has their own.
Okay. We got stuff going on.
Really?
This is a show to be reckoned with
Wow.
for once.
For once, yes. Well, let's not prejudge it.
So are you saying this is potentially award-winning?
It's no.
No.
Again, remember who's on the show. I'm on the show.
Why is this not refreshing? I'm getting. I never know how this Twitter thing works.
Yeah, that's why you hate it.
I hate this Twitter. Wait,
Yeah.
I do the magnifying glass.
Okay, I'll search on my Twitter.
Okay.
I'm not really going to search on my Twitter. I'm just reading Twitter.
I'm going to check the emails from the website.
Okay, it can be exciting. We missed the GOP debate tonight.
Oh, that's tonight?
Yeah,
Did you watch the State of the Union?
I did.
Oh.
Oh, late, but yeah, inspiring.
You were inspired? We have no messages from the website.
Oh,
We
it's
have-
almost like people hate the internet.
Well, we have tweets. Why am I not getting the new tweets?
We have 10 minutes to the show.
We have 10 minutes for the break, or left in the show.
10 minutes,
Oh, okay.
end of the show. 8.5 minutes to go.
Wow, we're getting apologies. Like people have apologized to Fort Wayne, Indiana on Twitter.
Really?
Yes. Have we ever played in Fort Wayne, Indiana before, or is this the first one?
I think our last episode is the first one they played. I think.
Wow.
I don't want to press that button.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're seeing some of the tweets. Okay, let me see if I can find them because I'm smart this way.
John,
Hello?
John.
gun.
It's in here.
How are we going to get it?
Get it now. I don't know. Someone get it.
1 second.
It's not the gun you think it is. For people who have not seen the show before. This one is just bizarre.
Shit, I took this out.
Oh well.
Okay, we need to. When do these start? Wow. Okay, here they start. Okay. I think we're.
Okay. 1, 2. So you ready, Brian?
And we're back, and we're going to take your tweets. And boy, do we have a lot of tweets tonight.
Yeah. I heard the phone buzzing away.
My phone is buzzing away.
I mean, it's either that or booty calls. Are any of them booty calls?
Oh, I haven't gone through them all yet.
Okay.
I haven't read them first. We'll decide. Kara Malhotra.
Yes.
Malhotra. Oh, I don't know if I'm spelling that wrong at all. Saying that right. We're excited to hear your answers. Oh, look. People are excited to watch our show.
Wow.
This is a good start.
That must have been early.
Loretta Beavers. Oh, we're trying to keep her alive.
She's alive.
Still alive.
Good to know.
Why are people sending the Oregon occupiers bags of dicks?
Yeah. Well, dildos.
Dildos. Because I think it's funny, probably. Entertainment purposes.
I read a story. A fair number of them were dildos that were purchased in a bankruptcy auction from the state of Kansas.
Really?
See, the state of Kansas raised tax rates and a bunch of businesses went out of business. And one of them was a dildo manufacturer. And so they purchased just crates of them. And then they had them in their garages in Kansas. And they thought, what better place for these
Yes.
than a wild bird sanctuary in Oregon?
Sounds appropriate. What other uses are there of dildos beyond?
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay. What can we send those faux patriots that would get them to go home? Well, I think the dildos is a good start.
Good start. It's a good start. Itching powder? Itching powder?
A box of glitter.
Ooh.
When they open that box of glitter and it gets everywhere.
Poof, they're like.
And
But then some government employee would have to go vacuum it all up again. You just make it work for some guy.
afterwards. Yeah. AJ Minich. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. John, have you ever grown a beard? Yes. Well, no. Yes.
Again, definitionally, it depends on how much hair you think. Where does it cross over from scruffy into beard?
So I had Movember, I would grow the mustache, which is
Yeah.
not a beard.
Not a beard.
Then I did grow a goatee once, and then it looked terrible. And so people said, John, you got to shave that off.
Yes.
And so I had a contest with my dad. I said, every day you don't smoke, over the course of 7 days,
Yes.
I'll take off 1/7 of my beard.
Yes. Amazingly, it didn't look any worse on the way down.
Now, people would expect I would do it evenly, right?
No,
No,
we didn't.
I
No,
was
no.
doing it
We
from
know you.
left to right. So every day 1/7. So by last day I was like, this beard here and here.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. People didn't want to be seen near me. I don't understand.
I understood.
AJ Minutes also asks, John, what's your favorite place to get a burrito? Aki. I like Aki. They have a barbecue burrito there.
Oh, do that.
Yeah. Yeah. They have 3 locations in the
We
Bay
like
Area.
La Vic and downtown San Jose is good. La Victoria.
Is it sloppy?
No.
I want a burrito I can take with my hand
Yeah,
and just eat it.
yeah.
Yeah. The authentic ones you can't do that. Like real Mexican burritos are covered
that's
in
correct.
cheese and
Yeah,
sauce,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you get it all messy. Lord of Beaver says, how many times a week did Tutankhamun have to take piano lessons?
Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun.
It was 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, from 10 in the morning until 11:45 at lunch.
Wow, hour and 3/4?
Yeah.
Wow, he must have been
Well,
a
when you're king,
virtuoso near the
when
end.
you're king, yeah. And then they had to practice.
AJ Minutes asks, John, if you were a sea animal, what sea animal would you be and why? Next question. AJ Minutes. John, why is space so cold and vast? This goes on forever, and there's no heat on because the propane ran out.
That's entirely wrong.
Is there heat in a vacuum? I guess there is, right?
Yes.
Like if you're in a vacuum.
4 degrees above absolute zero is the temperature of the universe.
Okay.
It's cool because originally it was very hot but very small, and now it's spreading out.
Yeah, spread that heat amongst a big.
Eventually, it'll just be 4 degrees above absolute zero everywhere.
Oh man, I hate to live there.
Well, luckily you won't make it.
Loretta Beaver says, grammar check, my guest and I. What did I say? Did I say my guest and me?
I don't think so.
Me and my guest? I probably said one of those.
Could be.
Yeah, my guest
You're
and
Canadian. I mean, they've got weird rules up there.
Loretta Beavers also says, sorry, Sunnyvale, sorry. So she's kind of insulting me.
Well, no,
A little bit.
She's apologizing.
Apologizing on my behalf to these people who can see me now.
It's
I agree. I do feel sorry for the Fort Wayne people because it's being shown in schools.
yeah.
So it's like the kids have to watch me.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
Suckers.
Can't wait to get to college, can you? Wow. Then Loretta Beavers again says, court is recessed for a break. Court is
it's
adjourned.
recessed. It's recessed.
Oh, we're recessed. It's even on the card. We have to stop for a recess. I even wrote that down and then I messed it all up.
Well, look, the show's over.
It is? No, we got. Oh. Do you prefer Celine Dion or Madonna? Asks Cara Malhotra. Celine Dion. Her poor husband died today.
Yeah.
But Celine Dion had.
her ex-husband?
No, her current husband has passed today of cancer. She was a big star in Canada long before she was a big star here, as most Canadian artists are.
That's correct.
So she used to be a bit more of a rocker in Canada in the early days.
Yeah.
From we all know her. And now she's like a songbird who like puts you to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, in the last 1 3/4 minutes, gun control executive order. Okay. Barack Obama said, I'm going to change the gun rules using executive order.
Tweak some of them, yes.
And so now, even though Congress wouldn't pass these laws, he just decided, I don't need no Congress. I'm just going to say it's like this. Is that kind of how it worked?
Executive orders are how the executive branch interprets and implements laws. So largely they are going to be more particular
Speaking of gun control,
about particular laws. Maybe they will interpret them a little more strictly than they used to, but they aren't going to be a very significant difference in our current lax gun laws,
I think
which allow things like this. They allow things like this, people.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching the show. Our next episode is February 11th. February. Stay tuned for. Wait, it's changed now.
Uh-oh.
Stay tuned for My Tune TV, and then What the Bleep.
My Tune TV.
Yeah, great show.